In this documentary, we'll showcase what Indonesia is all about. Its volcanoes, culture, people, and the Indonesia. A country unique both culturally and geographically. It's an archipelago consisting. This plethora has birthed a vast array of cultures, each with their own languages, traditions, and beliefs. Of over 17,000 islands, filled with volcanoes and breathtaking landscapes. A massive and magnificent land. Bromo, perpetually awake. Krakatoa has historically been one of the most feared volcanoes. Astonishing wildlife found on its islands. Indonesia lies between the Asian continent and Australia, and between the Indian Ocean and the Pacific Ocean. In Sumatra, one of the country's largest islands, mysteries and natural wonders are plentiful. Its main islands include Sumatra, Java, the southern part of Borneo or Kalimantan, Sulawesi, the western part of New Guinea or Papua, and the Maluku Islands. Many parts remain unexplored, as it is rarely visited by tourists. From coastal mangroves it boasts a high ecological diversity. Intriguing animals dwell in the island's national parks, to the dense tropical forests of its mountains. Hundreds of bird and mammal species. The Gunung Leuser National Park, in the north of the island, is one of the last refuges, some being among the rarest on Earth. This primate ranks among the most intelligent in the animal kingdom. For the Sumatran orangutan. Males lead solitary lives, actively defending their territories. Due to deforestation and habitat loss, they're classified as critically endangered. Females typically give birth to just one offspring. They are much larger than females, developing fleshy cheeks and a swollen throat. Young rely on their mothers for about 8 years, one of the longest upbringing periods among animals. Upon giving birth, females become extremely dedicated mothers. Skills in foraging, tool use, and nest building are passed on in this manner. In the river bathes a subspecies of the Asian elephant. Youngsters learn by watching and emulating their mothers. The Sumatran elephant. Their skin is gray, though it can have pink patches. The shadow of extinction looms over this species, yet conservation efforts aim to reverse their fate. Like other elephant species, Sumatrans are social creatures that live in matriarchal groups. Traverse long distances daily, searching for food like leaves, grasses, and fruits. They travel. Several Sumatran provinces host conservation and training centers where they're protected and cared for. Ending poaching and preserving their habitat is vital for their survival. The Teso Nilo National Park in particular is crucial for their recovery. In certain mountainous forests of Sumatra, the Sumatran tiger persists. The only tiger subspecies still found in Indonesia. It's the smallest of all living tiger subspecies. Their fur is a dark orange with black stripes. Today, only a few hundred of them remain in the wild. Their diet comprises deer and wild boars, but these being narrower than those of other tiger subspecies. The largest among tapirs. Can also hunt birds, fish, and smaller animals. As we ascend the mountains, we may be fortunate enough to encounter the Malayan tapir. Young ones sport a brown or grayish coat with white spots and stripes, aiding in camouflage. With a black front and a gray or creamy white rear. As they mature, their coloration shifts to a two-toned pattern. Typically, they are solitary creatures and skilled swimmers, able to dive to feed on aquatic vegetation. In cloud forests and swamps, the Sumatran rhinoceros endures, a living relic from the past. This species, Dicerorhinus sumatrensis, stands as the smallest of rhinos and among the most intriguing. With only a few dozen individuals in the wild, it's critically endangered. It has maintained its appearance for about 2 million years. Evidence suggests a link to the extinct woolly rhinoceros. Beyond its biodiversity, Indonesia resonates with the warmth of its volcanoes and earthquakes. It ranks among the rarest mammals on Earth. Positioned on the Pacific Ring of Fire and an earthquake-prone area. It's home to most of the world's active volcanoes and the nation with the most active volcanoes, scattered across several islands. It's among countries with the highest volcano count, brimming with captivating landscapes. Even Indonesian ocean floors are teeming with volcanic activity. The geothermal energy from these underwater volcanoes generates hot bubbles that rise to the surface. Lake Toba, located in Sumatra, is the world's largest volcanic lake. 74,000 years ago. It originated from a cataclysmic eruption around The area surrounding this lake is inhabited by the Batak people, famed for their unique houses. With its blue waters encircled by green hills and mountains, the Krakatoa volcano, nestled in the Sunda Strait, is infamous for its catastrophic eruption in 1883. It's sometimes likened to the picturesque lakes of Central Europe. Deemed the second largest in recorded history. Explosions were so loud, they were heard in Western Australia. Equivalent to about 200 megatons of TNT, it was thousands of times stronger than the Hiroshima bomb. Pyroclastic flows combined with volcanic ash and tsunamis. A British captain from that era wrote, "A horrendous explosion, so fierce it shattered crew members' eardrums with a continual rain of stone and dust." Devastating the region and impacting climates globally. Ancient Indonesian legends and monumental forces are entwined around it. One of the most hazardous active volcanoes in the Pacific Ring of Fire is Mount Merapi, situated in central Java. Its eruptions are known to be notably explosive and frequent. But Merapi isn't solely a harbinger of destruction. Its slopes are fertile from volcanic ash. Facilitating the region's thriving agriculture. Aura. Venturing east of Java, Mount Bromo greets us with its signature mysterious aura. It sits within a massive caldera named the Tengger caldera. Toxic gases emitted in the crater area pose a continual threat. An active volcano. Its eruptions are commonplace. Mount Bromo's name derives from Brahma, the Hindu god who created the universe.